feeding my old birds now that the old bird season is finished. The corn has changed now, so what I do for the first week, I buy a lot of farm feed, so I buy a lot of beans, maple peas, wheat and barley. So what I do, I mix half and half, so they're racing mix and the farm feed or farm corn for the first week, and then the second week it's just the farm corn. So this is my mix at the minute, which it will get a little bit stronger than this, or a little bit less barley, just to push them through the molt. They'll have a lot more smaller seed in it, more oil seeds, so you know, linseed, hemp, safflower seed, sunflower seeds, dairy, that'll all get mixed into it. So oil seeds for their feathering, because when they're going through the molt, the feathering that they're going through is next year's racing feathers, so you want to make sure they're nice and silky and soft and put them in a good place for next year. This youngster is a May reared youngster, 23A 60887. This one's a little bit of an unusual colour. But this one's going to be very interesting, because this one is actually from the nest brother of Rambo, when he was paired to a daughter of Rambo, when Rambo was paired to Plastron. So this one's a grandchild of Plastron, grandchild of Rambo, and a direct daughter of the nest brother to Rambo. They aren't quite as nice as the earlier bred ones in the hand, but they'll be there with them. This pigeon is a January reared youngster. He's a hell of a build of a pigeon. If you didn't see his ring, you would think he's a yearling. So he's been on the darkness. He's not cast a flight yet. The father of this one is Big John. Big John is from son of Winnetou, paired to the daughter of Don Carleo. And the mother of this pigeon is a daughter of New Young Kittle, number 48. This hen is a January reared weaned youngster. Ring number of this one is 60784. The father of this one is Brother John, so Big John's nest brother, when he was paired to a daughter of paired to a daughter of Manchester. This blue cock, he's a January reared youngster, 60757. I think this pigeon will score this year. The father of it is from the stock that I bought direct off of Les Green when he changed over from the Dirt Band and Bolts to the Pippa Best Kittles. And the mother of it is a daughter of New Young Kittle when he was paired to Plastron. Been through the darkness and not cast a flight yet. This pigeon's got some body on it, plenty of muscle. I think this one will be a good pigeon from day one. I think this one will score from the first race. We'll see next week. This is a blue cock. It's also a January reared youngster. I'm just going around picking up the ones that are looking the nicest, and the reason why they're mainly January youngsters is because they're a little bit more mature. I will pick up some of the younger ones next. Now this cock is a really nice pigeon, 60758. I think this pigeon will be a good pigeon as well, especially as a young bird. He's got plenty of muscle. The eyes on them are so clear, shining. He has cast one flight. He's growing his second. It's not pipping through yet. It'll be perfect for next week. This pigeon is a double grandson of New Young Kittle. This one, I think it's going to be a cock, 60874. And this one's a May rear youngster. See the bronzing in his flights. He might molt that out, but it'd be nice if he kept it. So it's a checker pied, I believe it's a cock, May hatched. Now this pigeon's already cast 3 flights. This pigeon could cause me a problem later on in the year when it's too far up in the wing, unless I can stop its molt. Because this pigeon's cast 3 flights, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's growing its 4th flight already. Now with these pigeons, the younger ones, they wasn't on the darkness long enough, so that may play a factor this year with some of the racing, because I intend to send them all the way through every week for an injury. But this pigeon, when it starts getting up to the 7th, 8th, 9th flight, you can see that there would be a bigger gap than what there is there now. It's a big enough gap there now, but once they drop these ones, the gap increases, so it's not so efficient when they're flapping. So this is going to be a nice pigeon as well. The sire of it is a grandson of Spider-Man from Darren May. I had a direct son. And the mother of it is a pigeon called Shakira, which is from New Young Kittle when he was paired to Plastron. This is a little beaut, this is, for a younger pigeon. So this is a nestmate to the last one. This is 60886. Another decent pigeon. This one's a little bit further behind. It's just starting to grow its 3rd. Nice body on it. It's a nice balanced pigeon. If you look on the front, you can see a frill. Now that frill comes from Plastron off the mother. So the sire of this pigeon is a grandson of Spider-Man, and the mother of it is Shakira. Shakira is from New Young Kittle when he was paired to Plastron, and that's where this frill is coming from Plastron. This is a lovely little hen. It's a May hatch youngster, May rear youngster. It's a blue-pied hen, 60817. She hasn't cast a flight yet. See that bronzing in her wings? I think the other one might be better actually. You see it there? That's nice to see. Hopefully she'll keep some of that, because they have got it in the bloodlines. Now the father of this is a son of New Young Kittle when he was paired to Chiron. Chiron is a daughter of the legend 030 from Leo Hermans when he was paired to a full sister to Kittle. And the mother of this pigeon is a direct daughter of Wildwind. She's bred me some phenomenal pigeons. One of them was called Cornish Princess. She won 6 really good combine positions in 7 races. This is a nice little hen. She is slightly longer. She's cast a few flights, but this is the oldest pigeon in here. This is the very first pigeon I rung, GB23A 60741. So this pigeon was actually, I paired up, and this round went down really quick. So this one was actually weaned off just after Christmas. 60741. It's a blue hen. The father of it is a son of New Young Kittle when he was paired to the daughter of Don Carleo. And the mother of it is Queen D44. Now she is a half sister to the Legend 030. The best handling pigeon, but his father done well for me. Here we got a checker cock. He's not the best handling pigeon. GB23A 60862. He hasn't cast a flight yet. It is a later reared one, so it's a May reared one. The father of this pigeon is called Dark Kittle. Dark Kittle is the most consistent son of New Young Kittle that I've raced, but he had never won a race, but he was the most consistent. And the mother of this hen is another one of the direct Les Green pigeons that I bought when Les changed over from Dirt Van and Bulks to the Pippa Best Kittles. Now the reason why there's so much of a gap between the January reared pigeons and the May reared pigeons is because I was selling kits of 6 and I had a few early. I think I got something like 16 of them, but then I had to fill my orders, so I couldn't take any more, and I was pushed to get youngsters myself, so that's why I took them so late. Now we'll see how they race this year for what I do next year, but I think ideally, from looking at the pigeons, I think they could have done with being a little bit earlier. So maybe second week in April would have been ideal, just to mature them that little bit more. But in the past, the best racing youngsters, February hatched youngsters, early February, so you're weaning them off the end of February, at the very latest the first week in March. They've in the past been my best racing youngsters. Come on.
Oh,
that's
lovely.
a good batch. 60-mile trainer. Come on in. Come on. Come on in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.